It's new season time, with this season's theme centered around the Year of the Dragon. So, what's new? Starting with the Season Pass, you have your usual suite of silver and gold, as well as premium time and boosters, but also some added garage customization items this time, both in the paid and free pass. These items are themed around the season's theme. As for the tanks in the pass, you have the Tier 8 Chinese Medium Premium, the Type 59-2 at Stage 100 in the free pass, and in the paid pass, you have the Tier 6 Chinese Light Premium, the Type 64 at Stage 25, the Tier 8 German Medium Premium, the Panzer 58 Mutz at Stage 75, and the new Era 2 Chinese Medium Premium, the WZ 122-4 at Stage 100. Here's a look at its stats: 2750 HP, 65 kilometer top speed, 5 degrees of gun depression, 372 standard APFS-DS pen with 1615 shell velocity, 440 premium heat pen with 950 shell velocity, both of those for 470 alpha, and 130 HE pen with 905 shell velocity for 610 alpha. 2-second aim time, 0.32 accuracy, and an 8.7-second reload with a 122mm gun. It's definitely a tank. Not sure how well it fits in Era 2, but judging by the sub 400 standard pen and only 440 heat pen, it might be one that players might not care for, as I know heat is not very well liked in Cold War. Lastly, in the Ultimate Pass, we have your 25 stage skips as usual, which will get you the Type 64 immediately, as well as a new 3D hero commander, Zhu Tang Long, and another new Tier 10 premium tank, this time a Chinese heavy, the Highlander 116F3. Here are its stats: 2100 HP, 35 km an hour top speed with a 14.48 horsepower per ton, 8 degrees of gun depression, 266 standard AP pen with 950 shell velocity, 325 premium APCR pen with 1350 shell velocity, and both of those for 530 alpha, 65 HE pen with 930 shell velocity with 640 alpha, a 2.9-second aim time, 0.42 accuracy, a 40-second reload because it is an autoloader with 3 in the clip and a 5-second intra-clip reload. This all on a 130mm gun, as well as 400 meters base view range. That 8 degrees of gun depression is quite abnormal for a Chinese tank, and with barely any cupolas on this thing, it's going to require you to have good premium rounds, mainly heat, to pen the face of a hold down 116. Looks very, very good if I'm to be honest. That's your season pass. But what else does this season bring? Well, at launch we will have our new community map, named Azure Coast, released into the matchmaker. And I'm told a cone was hidden on this map, so I'll be looking for it. It sees all eras in Cold War and Tier 5 and up in World War II. Also at launch, the rewards for the Resolutions event that has gone on for the past 6 seasons will be handed out. If you completed 5 of the past 6 seasons, you will receive the new Tier 6 American Medium Premium, the T-34 Calliope. Yes, this is the Sherman with rockets, but not guided rockets, dummy rockets, that fire in a barrage. Here are its stats: 850 HP, 48 km per hour top speed, 10 degrees of gun depression. For its main 75mm gun, it has 117 standard AP pen for 682 shell velocity, and 159 premium APCR pen for 815 shell velocity, both of those for 110 alpha damage. 38 HE pen for 619 shell velocity for 175 alpha damage. 2-second aim time, 0.36 accuracy, and a 3-second reload. For its rocket launcher, they have 65 pen with 264 rocket velocity, 250 alpha damage, 3-second aim time, zero point 0.6 accuracy, and a 15-second reload with 6 rockets per clip and a 0.33-second intra-clip. Hopefully these rockets don't mess up Tier 6 too badly, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure Tier 6 will be full of Calliopes for a while. If you completed all 6 of the past seasons, you get a special Grand Slam camo and a Resolutions medal for your work. Neat. There will be a new Cold War tech tree line this season as well. Sometime later in the season, the new German Cold War lights and tank destroyers will release, with 6 new tanks: the RU-251 light tank at Middle Era 1, the Jagdpanzer 4-5 tank destroyer at Top Era 1, The RAKJPZ-2 tank destroyer at bottom Era 2, then back to light tanks with the middle Era 2 Martyr A1 light tank, then the top Era 2 Bagliet Panzer light tank, and lastly, the bottom Era 3 Martyr A3 light tank. Looks like they come off the M46A1 if you guys are interested, and with a new Cold War tech tree line, we can now also discuss the last bit of seasonal news, the Cold War progression and economy changes. Overall, Cold War XP requirements are going down, and now 40% of a tank grind will be getting all of its modules. The remaining 60% of the tank's specific grind will be getting the next tank, like it is in World War II, so that you can play with the fully upgraded tank for the majority of the grind and not get fully upgraded only a few games before you get the next tank in the line. Also, guns that researched after the next tank in the line have been moved to be before the next tank. Alongside these XP requirement changes come some silver cost changes. All modules and tanks have been reduced in price. Era 1 tanks more so than Era 2, and Era 2 more so than Era 3. But all eras got these changes. Here are the graphs showing how much, in general, the tanks in each subsection of each era got changed by, and the article will be in the description as well. But rather than boring you with the math and the specifics, all you really need to know is that things got cheaper, quicker, and better. Alongside these great changes, however, are these silver earnings changes that some players have not liked. But let it be known, you will still make more in your average Cold War games than you will in your average World War II games, just not as insane as before. 500,000 silver games will still be possible with boosters and premium tanks, and especially future events like Silver with Interest. But with silver costs being drastically reduced, I heavily doubt that these silver earnings changes will be noticed by the Cold War player base that actually uses their silver rather than just saving up heaps of silver for the sake of it. This change will mostly be noticed in the economic balance between the two modes, where it's not just a simple play Cold War for silver to use in World War II. That will still be the case to an extent, but to a much lesser degree. Overall, I'm happy with these changes personally. And with that hopefully not hot take, that wraps up your new season news. Hope you guys enjoy what the new season has to offer, and if you'll excuse me, I got a cone to find on the new map. So take care.